What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Soul Break. Thanks for stopping by my channel. And before I begin today's review, I just want to thank everybody who's been following and supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me, and it's been a crazy year this year, but I really had fun starting this channel as well as collecting sneakers. Hopefully things will get better next year, and I'm really looking forward to put out more content and improve the quality of my content later down the road. And it's really crazy to think that 2020 is already over. So today I decided to do a review on a sneaker that I think could be named the best sneaker of 2020. And here I have the Nike SB Dunk Travis Scott collab that released back in February of this year. Um, you know, I, Hands down, I think this is the best sneaker that released this year, apart from perhaps like the Dior Jordans. The reason behind that is that, obviously the Dunk SB has been on the rise again since a little last year, and then it really peaked this year. I'm pretty sure there'll be a lot of crazy models next year, but I mean, even before these released, I was so hyped about these, and basically collab behind this was perfect. It had Travis Scott on it, and then the design of the shoe is just on another level, and the quality and execution is just perfect. And I think hype wise, design wise, just everything was perfect in my opinion. I'm pretty sure a lot of people might disagree, but it definitely has to be at least in like the top 5 sneakers this year. So anyways, let's just dive right into the shoe. Now, as you can see, it's basically a traditional Nike SB silhouette, but the detail that went into the shoe is just crazy. On the side panel, you can see this really nice fabric material that has a paisley bandana print on it, and then that also extends to the front toe area. And then on the mid panel here, you can see this kind of checkered fabric here, which really is a nice touch. I believe it kind of sets off the shoe, and it's a really cool detail to see. And one thing that is really impressive is that the swoosh here is just plain black, but the material used on this is so smooth. It feels so premium, and it's probably one of the best quality suede that you can find on a Nike SB Dunk. And I think it's precisely because this is a special edition, very limited collab that Nike released. Now, moving to the front of the shoe, as I said, you can see more of that paisley bandana print right here. And then in the toe box area, you got that kind of like light brown tone suede material. And I can guarantee you that this is probably one of the best suede materials that I've ever felt on recent Nike Dunk releases. One thing, perhaps like on a semi or quick strike release that I've seen with similar material was the Night of the Mischief, like Halloween Dunks. Those had really nice toe box leather, but I think this is far better than what I felt on that model. And then moving towards the top of the shoe, you can see more of that suede tongue. You can see that they really went the extra step to fully construct the tongue with this really smooth and plush suede material. And what's really characteristic about the shoe is that they use these never before seen rope-like laces for this shoe, and I really like this detail. It gives that kind of like vintage vibe to the entire shoe, and it's such a Travis Scott kind of thing that they would do here. And then moving towards the top of the tongue, obviously you can see that Cactus Jack logo on the tab here, instead of that traditional Nike SB Dunk tongue tab that we see on other Nike Dunks. And then you get that really fat and cushiony tongue that we can typically see on Nike SB Dunks. Now moving towards the back of the shoe, you can see that kind of like typical Cactus Jack lettering details imprinted into that smooth brown suede material right here. And then that suede material extends to the back of the shoe, and then you can see the Nike logo embroidered onto this kind of panel. And I think the color is like really light pinkish, and the execution of the embroidery is just spot on. And they really went the extra mile to regarding QC on this pair. And then moving on to the inner side of the shoe, you can see more of that bandana fabric used all across here in that dark navy color. And then you can see more of that checkered material used for the mid panel here. And then another detail that I want to mention is that on the medial side of the shoe, they decided to go with that light pink, almost kind of washed kind of feel, pink suede swoosh here. And once again, this is really plush and smooth to the touch. I really can emphasize more how smooth this feels to the touch. And then that's basically it for here. And then moving to the inside of the shoe, you can see that Nike SB lettering, and the insole is that paisley print done in this kind of dark mocha color. And then farther down the insole, you can see that Cactus Jack logo once again. There's nothing too special about the inner tongue tab here. It's just basically, the Nike SB descriptions right here. And the sock liner is done in that really plush, well padded, dark mocha colored material right here. The other side of the shoe is basically the same deal. And once again, the QC is on point. And then you can see that the midsole is this kind of, I would say, like this off-whitish color rubber midsole used on this pair. And then the outsole is more of that kind of like light brown, almost like camel brown type of outsole that is typical on Nike SB Dunks. Now, once again, I think this really kicked off the Nike SB Dunk craziness this year. After these we had a lot of crazy releases this year, even including the Sean Cliver Dunks that released really recently. But out of all of those pairs, I think this was probably the best one, because once again, the hype behind the Nike SB Dunks, hype behind Travis Scott, it was just crazy. And this is basically when right when the COVID-19 situation started to get out of hand. And I think it really was a nice moment when these released. And I still remember picking these up for resale. Obviously I paid a stupid amount for these, but I have no regret. I think it was worth every penny picking these pairs up. It was so limited and it was so hyped up, and I just had to add this into my collection. As you can see, I've been wearing these for quite some time. I try to wear these on a very special occasion because I really like these. And it's just one of the craziest and best looking shoes that I have in my collection. Another detail that I wanted to mention is that underneath this bandana print fabric here would reveal, if you tear this away, it would reveal that kind of like elephant print underneath. But you know what? I really appreciate the elephant print on Dunks and Jordans, but I think the bandana print is what really makes this pair stand out. So I have no plans of tearing this apart. It's not just babying the shoe. I do wear these a lot. It's just that I think it looks far better with the paisley print right here. Wearability wise, no issues. I tried these with just jeans, jogger pants, sweatpants, and even trousers. This can go with anything, basically anything, even shorts. It should be one of the easiest shoes to pull off. I know it looks quite crazy from the side, but trust me, like this is such an easy pair to wear if you can get your hands on them. Uh, uh, but expanding on that point, the resale price on these is just crazy right now. So, you know what? If you want this pair, I would still say that go ahead and pull that trigger. You could always save up that extra cash and just, or maybe make some sacrifices if you really have passion for sneakers and for this pair. I would say go for it and try just not to buy any like other unnecessary sneakers. But I mean, it really depends on everybody's situation. Everybody has different circumstances, so I can't force the decision. But I highly recommend this pair. But having said that, the resale price is just stupid. So I guess the choice is up to you. Sizing wise, this fits similarly with all of the other SB Dunks. I went true to size with these. I have no problem wearing these, but a lot of people recommend you go half a size up with SB Dunks if you want that extra comfort. But true to size should not be a problem. Anyways, that's it for today. I mean, this is just a crazy pickup, and I really, really feel blessed to, have copped this pair in February, even for resale. But I have no regrets, and hopefully you will be able to hit more W's next year. But anyways, thank you guys for such a wonderful year. Once again, I really appreciate all your support, and please leave a comment below which sneaker you think is the best one out of 2020, the releases. Once again, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, and I'll put out more content next year really soon. Thanks for watching.